protect your respiratory system with this oregano and olive oil remedy. Your respiratory system is exposed to the negative effects of toxins, viruses and bacteria and a variety of other agents that can cause illnesses. Meanwhile, your immune system is in charge of protecting us through the use of antibodies. However, sometimes you need some extra help to protect your respiratory system and to keep our body healthy. After all, even if you have a healthy lifestyle, it's common to suffer from the effects of air contamination, chemicals and many other external factors that interfere with its correct function. As a consequence, you're faced with continuous episodes of colds, cough, congestion and many conditions that can be mild or chronic. Fortunately, in addition to conventional medications, there are natural methods to help. Thanks to their combination of ingredients, they create a protective barrier while fighting off these uncomfortable symptoms. Among these remedies is one with oregano and olive oil. Its antibiotic and anti-inflammatory properties promote the clearing of any obstructed airways. Try it. Protect your respiratory system with oregano and olive oil. The combination of oregano with olive oil creates an antibiotic, anti-inflammatory and detoxifying product. Overall, it's ideal for cleaning your lungs and airways, especially when you have an illness. First of all, both ingredients contain high concentrations of antioxidant compounds. After the body absorbs these, they help to protect the cells against the negative effects of free radicals. Meanwhile, oregano contains phenols. These have an antiseptic and antiviral effect. This helps to treat respiratory infections. Plus, it's ideal for decreasing bacteria and virus growth and improving the immune system's response to attacks. In addition, it also contains essential minerals like magnesium, calcium and iron. In addition to improving blood circulation, these also reduce inflammation in the cells and liquid retention. Meanwhile, it also provides a small amount of vitamins A and C, amino acids and fatty acids that help to keep your defenses active. In addition to its respiratory health benefits, it's also great for improving digestion and protecting your cardiovascular health. Also, because of its antispasmodic and relaxing effect, it can be a great alternative for treating headaches, muscle tension and menstrual colics. The best part of all of this is that it usually doesn't come with any unwanted side effects. In fact, you can even use it as a preventative remedy. How to make this remedy? You can make this oregano and olive oil remedy as a complement for reducing symptoms that come with the flu, colds and other respiratory system infections. However, if you'd like, you can also make it so that you can take it regularly as a preventative method for these illnesses. The important things is that you ensure that you are using 100 extra virgin olive oil, since the refined versions don't have the same nutritional quality. Ingredients: 1 fresh stalk of oregano, 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 200 grams. Utensils: mortar, glass container with a lid, a wooden spoon. Preparation: first, wash the fresh oregano leaves and put them out to dry. When they're no longer damp, crush them in the mortar until you have a slightly juicy paste. Then, pour the crushed plant into the glass container and cover it with the olive oil. Seal the container and store it in a fresh and dark place for 2 or 3 weeks. During this time, uncap it every 2 days and stir the ingredients with a wooden spoon. Once it's properly macerated, strain it and start to use it. How to use it? Take a half teaspoon of oregano oil on an empty stomach. If the flavor is too strong, dilute it with a glass of water or fruit juice. In the case of respiratory illnesses, take it in the morning and before going to bed. If you would like, you can also apply it externally, for example, to your chest and back, to help alleviate congestion. Repeat its use for at least 2 weeks, until your respiratory health has fully recovered. Do you have this natural remedy in your medicine cabinet? If not, remember to keep it in mind to take care of your respiratory health, or that of a family member. Try to prepare this recipe and keep it in the house, especially during times when you're faced with colds or infections.